Alright guys, I ordered a 2-pack of really big planters to kind of replicate the ones I had here that had broken. It's a 2-pack that I got from Costco.com. I did pay more than I wanted to, but I looked and I looked locally and online, and this was kind of the cheapest I could find. 2 giant planters. Southern Patio is usually a good brand for containers, so hopefully these will last a lot longer than the previous 2 I had here at the front of the walkway. So let's get these ready to drill. So I'm going to go ahead and do the recommended 5 holes that they have here laid out. I've got my drill. You're drilling holes in the bottom of a container, which is important. You always have to drill holes in a container. Very rare exception to that. See how this kind of dips down? So my holes are in an area that is not going to be in direct contact with the concrete like this area. So it should freely drain. If I need to come back later and drill more holes, I will. But this should work. 5 holes per container drilled. And these are really large, guys. So let me give you an example. So that's a lot of soil to fill up. So we're going to practice the layering method. I do this with almost all my containers. I will do like some branches at the bottom, some native soil. Probably not towards the bottom though, because it could clog my drainage hose. I want to keep some barkish type at the very bottom. So let's go see what we can find. And then we're just going to layer, and then the top 50% will fill up with potting mix. Alright, for now I have them in position where I want them. They're not exactly the same orientation or position, and that's okay. I'll be okay with that. So far, this is all I have. So we're going to go in the back and into the woods and look around. I'm a little bit backlogged, as you can see, in my composting efforts. Thankfully, I have this nice common area behind my house that is wooded. I have lots of deer, and of course chipmunks, squirrels, raccoons, possums, foxes, and occasionally a bear. We do get black bears. So what I'm going to go do today is look for, you can see this is where I throw all of my composting things that are not diseased. There's years of effort here, and it does break down quickly. In fact, it's looking a little flat back here because everything's broken down so quickly. But I'm going to look for some really decaying branches and leaves. The soil underneath all of the decayed plant matter, leaves, twigs, branches that gets put into this area is just like black gold, really. I do go occasionally and dig it up. But for today, we're trying to stay focused on these containers, and you can see I'm showing you all the levels I'm putting in. I did the branches, some recycled soil for my sweet potatoes. This here is just some cardboard bits that are clean. This is native soil. I did 2 layers of native soil from 2 different locations. This one has more clay, as you can see. These are crepe myrtle branches that I trim a tree every year and save those for different projects. And I think we're at the point of needing soil. And these are 55 quart bags that I got on clearance for $1.98 from BJ's this fall. And I normally, I don't use that brand normally, but for that price I decided I would try it. And I have before on occasion. So I'm filling up with all the way to the top of that soil, and then you can see I forgot to do my fertilizer, so I had to quickly make some holes and put that in there. I relocated 2 young Italian sage plants I had from the backyard. This is the broccoli that I grew. It's a purple broccoli. And then I put down all these seeds. So some purple kale, some radishes. I'm going to go get some pansies or violas. also to add to this pot. But I think it'll look fine. I'll keep you updated. Stay tuned for the next garden tour, guys. Thanks. Bye.